Throwaway in case someone I know sees this, don't want them to know my main Reddit account. So I am a 30-year-old man. I'm single and live alone in a house that I own. A few months ago you know what happened and my mum lost her job. So I decided to let her stay with me. I have a medical marijuana card and smoke every day. I knew my mum disliked weed, so I warned her before she moved in that I would be smoking weed daily and would not stop for her. She agreed, and only asked that I smoke outside, which I thought was a relatively reasonable request. Weed has a strong smell and many people don't like it. At first this worked out fine at first. But she started making remarks about how I should quit, etc. I mostly just ignored them, brushed them off. Then it evolved to her demanding that I quit. As if I were still a child she could issue orders to. I refused and told her that she can move out if she doesn't like it. She started crying and saying that I don't love her, I have a problem, etc. The next day, I come home from work to find her waiting for me. She explained that she had flushed my weed, a little less than an ounce, for my own good. And then demanded that I go to treatment. Well, predictably, I was furious. And not even really about not having the weed anymore. It is pretty cheap. I usually buy ounces for $125 and I can easily get more. It was about her total lack of respect for me. I'm an adult, own my own house, have a good job, and have approval from the state to legally purchase and possess marijuana. So someone I'm doing a huge favor for demanding that I stop and throwing out my stuff when I refused is extremely outrageous to me. No matter if she pushed me out of her vagina 30 years ago. Anyway, we argued about this for a while and it became clear to me that she was not sorry at all and that she would probably do it again. So I told her she can't live with me anymore. I gave a month, but she has already packed all her shit and drove to my brother's house a couple hours away. She obviously thinks I'm a huge asshole. So does my brother. But I think that's mostly because she is his problem now.
NTA. It wouldn't even matter if you smoked purely recreationally. You're an adult. You have your own home and your own life. Her approval isn't necessary. It sounds like she might have been trying to overparent you because moving in with you upset the power dynamic you're used to. Good job setting the boundary and enforcing it.
NTA. Your house, your rules. If she can't follow the rules, she gotta go. Good for you for setting boundaries.
NTA. Some parents truly don't understand that they can't dictate their adult children's lives and it's hard. Your family will probably treat you like you're the R, but just know that you're not.
NTA. That's medical, no different than the pills people have to take every day and is often the less addictive alternative to harsh medication. Sounds like she doesn't take your medical health seriously and has zero respect for you as an adult in your own house who lent her a hand in trying times.
NTA. As a medical cannabis patient myself, I would be equally as mad if my own mother had thrown out my medicine. That's the biggest part one think people don't get really, that for a medical patient it's medicine. If a chronic pain patient was on opioids every day simply to be able to get up and move, you wouldn't flush their pills down the toilet and call them a junkie. Cannabis isn't even capable of causing physical dependence, and the worst withdrawal symptoms are all psychological. You used your own hard-earned money to pay for your medicine and she came in and threw it out because of a social stigma she learned when she was a kid. I'll be so glad when all the boomers give up the whole reefer madness bullshit. I live in a legal state and I still deal with people treating cannabis like hard drug that only ne'er-do-wells use. Shit has me blue.
NTA. It's no different if she tossed your prescription down the toilet just because it's not needed, or she thinks you're addicted. She may be your mother, but it doesn't make her a medical professional.
NTA. You warned her about it and she still moved in. I think she is a manipulator bequase of how she went about doing what she did.
And GT, it is pretty cheap and GT, $125. Sometimes the littlest things thrown into a story make me rethink my life. $125 makes or breaks a month for me.
NTA. Throw her doctor-prescribed medications down the toilet and tell her that's exactly what she did to you. Tears of joy.